Greetings, everybody. Well, it's an absolutely wonderful morning here in Hawaii. The sun has been out most of the morning. Beautiful sunrise. I had the neighbors, Gary and Kahoa, call up and say, "Hey, let's go up to the volcano for breakfast." And, well, for those of you who are not familiar with eating waffles on the Volcano Rim, in the national park on the rim of Kilauea, right on the rim, there is a hotel. It's called the Volcano House. It's fallen into the caldera a few times, but it's been there for many, many, many years. I understand even Mark Twain in the original building made a stop. But anyway, there's a restaurant called the Rim Restaurant that is all glass all across the volcano, and there's an observation area outside the restaurant. We can go out and take your pictures and stare at stuff. And well, when things are erupting, it's pretty amazing because you sit there, eat your steak, and watch the lava. Just once, at least, I recall on my birthday, I managed some Kona kampachi and a Kona lobster while the lava was erupting with Ellen and my son. It was pretty fascinating. That was an evening, but they have a breakfast. And like a lot of hotels, it's sort of buffet-style breakfast, but it's not a complete buffet. There is a guy there who will cook your omelets and such for you, so things are made to order. But yeah, it's right there on the rim, and as long back as I know, as far back as I can remember, first trip there, this meal has always been $25. You go in, they start serving somewhere around, I guess, 7 a.m. or so, and they cut it off somewhere after 11. But during that period of time, if you can eat 14 waffles and 10 omelets, you can have them for $25. Yeah, everything is included. Everything's included, from papayas and pineapples and yogurt and granola to waffles and omelets to your choice. Yeah, they got the guys that they'll cook them for you. They get, mushrooms, spinach, onions, blah, 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 blah. That's delicious. Fried potatoes. There's regular breakfast sausage, Portuguese sausage, very nice bacon. Yeah, no, I'm not a guy who should be eating much pork. The pork will bother me and tend to give me gout. But if I go up to the Rim Restaurant for breakfast, you better believe I eat at least one slice of Portuguese sausage and 2 slices of bacon. And I did. And I may pay for it, but that's tough. Yeah. No, I had, let's see now. I had an omelet fresh cooked with mozzarella, spinach, red onions, and mushrooms. I had a waffle. I had a papaya, slice of pineapple, like I said, a couple strips of bacon, some of them potatoes, and 1 piece of Portuguese sausage. We had coffee, of course, all you could drink, and I had pineapple juice with my meal, and all this is included. Yeah, it's all included in the meal price. Yeah. So, what's amazing though is the first time I ever went up there, and I mean, like 10 years ago at least, it's been since the first time I had breakfast on the Rim. It was $25 a piece. All right. It's still $25 a piece. Now, I don't know what's going on the mainland with restaurants, okay? I haven't been in the mainland for 8 years. I haven't left the island for 8 years. All I really know about is what happens here. And what happens here is every restaurant in town, I don't care who they are, where they're at, whether it's from Burger King to, Vietnamese restaurants to steakhouses, everything went up during COVID. Okay. Partially there were issues during COVID, then later there were more issues from the inflation, and so on. And then there were also issues of just plain greed. Some of the pricing on food has not been set by supply, demand, or anything like that. It's just an arbitrary dart that somebody threw against a dartboard and said, it's inflation, let's raise the price this much. Yeah, we're seeing that. I mean, honestly, I'm charging $3 a pound this year for my pineapples, okay? And they're beautiful, and I have lots and lots of them, okay? So we have pineapples, but they're $3 a pound. I am told that in the market here in Hilo, they're selling them for as much as $7 a pound. You wouldn't find me paying that price for a pineapple. I don't care. But we set ours always below the market price. We're apparently considerably below everybody's price, because the only other price I saw was on Facebook Marketplace, and it was in Kona, and it was $4.50 per pound they were asking. We thought we'd say, we'll knock the 50 off and just make it $4, but $3 a pound I've been. All right. But, see now, all right, so I'm selling them for less money than everybody else is selling them for, but that price was arbitrary, and that's $1 a pound more than I was selling them the year before. Does that price make any sense? Has there been any change in the amount of pineapples I have available? Have they been more difficult to grow? Have we had weather problems that on and on and on and on? And the answer is no. Everything's pretty much the same as it was last year, except I said, it's an inflation. Ooh, better raise the price. This has happened in every restaurant on this island with one exception. Yes, I was at the Rim restaurant having breakfast this morning for the same price I paid for it 10 years ago. And it's a really good breakfast. And it's a really pretty place to eat. And so if there's anybody out there who has never had breakfast at the Rim, I highly recommend it. Yeah, well, especially when it's erupting. But since there was no eruption, it was really quiet. Yeah, it was really peaceful up there today. Very few people, not a lot, not too much pressure. Very good restaurant, excellent place to have breakfast, and the price has not gone up in years and years and years. Now, how about that, huh? Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That's what I think. Yeah, they'll be getting more business out of me for that one reason. Make it 2 reasons. They'll make it 3 reasons. Yeah, it's a pretty place to eat. It's great food. And the price is good. Hey, aloha. Y'all hang loose.